Your data lakehouse could be hiding a ticking time bomb, and it's crucial to take this seriously. Imagine investing countless resources into AI models, only to find that the very foundation beneath you is crumbling. This isn't just hypothetical, it's a reality for many organizations eager to harness the power of data lakehouses while overlooking lurking dangers. You might feel confident about your progress in AI, but what if your data governance is completely lacking? Consider this scenario: a company launches an innovative AI model only to discover it's riddled with biases. The root cause: unchecked data flowing from a chaotic lakehouse, mixing the good, the bad, and the ugly. This is a recipe for disaster, and it's happening more frequently than you might realize. When data governance is an afterthought, your AI models merely reflect flawed datasets. It's like building a house on sand and storm, and it all collapses. Now, picture a healthcare startup using a data lakehouse for patient records. They're excited about their AI-driven diagnostic tool, yet they neglect to clean and validate their data. The outcome: misdiagnosis and a loss of patient trust that could ruin their reputation in just weeks. You've poured everything into this venture, yet you're left vulnerable to data integrity issues. It's not just frustrating, it's dangerous, risking lives and jeopardizing your entire business. So, what are the warning signs that your data lakehouse is causing stress? Look for missing metadata, unclear ownership, or inconsistent data formats. These issues might seem minor, but they quietly undermine your AI initiatives. Ignoring these signals could lead to catastrophe. You may be on the verge of creating the next big AI innovation, but without a solid data strategy, you're teetering on the brink of disaster. As you move forward, remember that a data lakehouse can be a powerful ally, but only if you treat it with the respect it demands. Pay attention to those warning signs; they are signaling a critical need for action. Act now before it's too late. Have you ever felt uneasy about how your data is managed? You're not alone. Many are diving into the world of data lakehouses, but there's a hidden danger you should be aware of. But there's a hidden danger to you. Imagine you're a data scientist, excited to train your latest AI model with access to a vast ocean of data from your shiny new data lakehouse. But what if that data is managed properly? What if it leads you into a maze of inaccuracies and biases? You might think data lakehouses are the perfect solution for AI training, offering flexibility, scalability, and speed. But have you considered the hidden risks of relying on them without proper governance? It's more common than you might think. Picture yourself in a team meeting, celebrating your project's breakthrough results, yet a nagging feeling grows stronger. You begin to question whether the data feeding your model is truly reliable. Suddenly you realize you are not just risking a few miscalculations, you are jeopardizing the integrity of your entire project. Without governance, data lakehouses can quickly become a chaotic mix of clean and dirty data, structured and unstructured. You might think, but it's all there, right? Yes, but don't let that fool you. Let me share a story. A company once prided itself on its data lakehouse, envied by competitors. However, when it was time to launch their AI model, they discovered outdated information and unchecked biases in their data. By then, it was too late. Their launch turned into a disaster, and it took years to rebuild trust. This scenario can happen to anyone. Ignoring governance creates a perfect storm. Your A could reflect the wrong values and make decisions based on flawed data. The stakes are high, and the consequences can be severe. So, what can you do? It's simple yet crucial. Prioritize governance. Establish proper checks and balances, and foster a culture of accountability around your data. It's not just about access, it's about ensuring quality. As you reflect on this, think about your own data journey. Are you safeguarding your insights or leaving them vulnerable to chaos? The choice is yours. Remember, the hidden dangers of relying on data lakehouses without governance are real, and they can impact more than just your projects. Take a moment to consider what steps you are willing to take today to ensure your data and your AI remain trustworthy. If this message resonated with you, consider sharing it. You never know who might need this warning next. Imagine investing all your life savings into a cutting-edge vehicle, only to discover it has a hidden flaw that could jeopardize everything. Now, let's apply that scenario to data lakehouses. The risks might surprise you. Many people view data lakehouses as the ultimate solution for training AI models, combining the best aspects of data lakes and warehouses. But what if I told you there's a hidden risk lurking beneath the surface? Organizations often dive into these environments, believing they are making a savvy, innovative choice. The problem: they frequently overlook governance. It's like speeding in a high-performance car without checking the brakes. You might feel ahead of the curve, but one misstep could lead to a crash. Picture yourself as a data analyst at a tech company, tasked with training a machine learning model using vast amounts of data stored in a lakehouse. Exciting, right? But without proper oversight, that data could be flawed or biased. You might unwittingly train your model on skewed data, leading to serious consequences. Now, imagine your models live. Users start reporting inaccuracies, and your team faces backlash. You are left wondering how you missed the warning signs. The stakes are high, and the damage to your company's reputation can be significant. So, what's fueling this chaos? It's the assumption that because data lakehouses are so advanced, they come with foolproof systems. Spoiler alert, they don't. The complexities of data governance are often overlooked. Organizations get so caught up in the excitement of potential that they forget to implement proper checks and balances. And it gets trickier. A lack of clarity in data lineage can lead to serious compliance issues. Imagine a regulator knocking on your door, asking how your AI makes decisions. You suddenly realize that without a clear understanding of your data sources, you are on shaky ground. So, how can you protect yourself from these risks? Start